Right guys, Mark Crossfield here with Coach Lockie. For GolfOnline we're talking AP1 or AP2 Titleist irons. Why would you pick one or over the other? I've seen tour players using AP1.
Yeah.
So AP1 being the larger headed one, if I steal that from you, Matthew. You've got tungsten weight in the toe, larger cavity back. You also get tungsten weight in AP2 in the toe. There's more tungsten in AP1. So they're pushing the weight further away from the face and further out into the toe and the heel than they are, say, on AP2. You've got people like Spieth using AP2. So you've got tour players using both clubs. Which one would be more popular on tour, do you think?
AP2.
Yeah, AP2 is used by lots of players, isn't it? Why would that be?
Looks, spin rates, all sorts really. Looks probably more than anything,
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah, I agree. What do you mean by spin rates then? What's that going to mean for the average Joe at home?
Well, they hit the ball far enough anyway, most of them.
Yeah.
They don't really want that extra distance. So hitting into greens, they want that more controlled type shot.
So AP2 is going to do that over AP1?
More spin on that one, I would say.
Yeah.
When testing.
So AP1's going to have a lower centre of gravity on it, which is great for MOI. So when you're missing the face, it's going to help you, but it will take spin off if you hit above that MOI. So like Matt's saying, a good player hitting the middle of the club a lot, the spin will come off, which can give you more distance, but you will give that control up the other end, maybe, is what you're saying.
Do these peak at the same height?
They're very similar, actually. Yes, they do peak. So it would be very, you could argue it's quite minimal, the difference. I've played with both kind of style of clubs, and I do see the difference over time. I don't see it kind of on individual shots. I see it just in a few situations where it's a real tuck pin and I hit a shot which is, it's a tough shot, and I hit a shot and I think that's quite a good one, and then you get up there and it's still at the back of the green. So it's those little kind of occasions over time where it shows itself. On the tour, I think AP1 on looks for a game improvement club,
it's going to suit lots of people, isn't
hard
it?
to beat. Hard to beat. And I think with Titleist as well, they still do suffer a bit from people not thinking that they make clubs for everybody.
Market,
they lots of people.
The players type manufacturer, isn't it? Yeah.
And they branded themselves like that, and it's almost harming them down the other end, because I think AP1, certainly with my student testing, performs as good as any other game improvement club out there. So why would someone go AP1 over AP2? So they'd go AP1 if they want to, if they're not hitting the middle of the face as much. Want to squeeze a bit more distance. Players would go AP2 a bit more if they want a certain tour look. Maybe feel. They do sound slightly different.
Yeah, this one's forged, isn't it? And that one's cast. So
so
you might get a bit of a different sound, I guess.
Which people are equating to the feel. Absolutely. So you will see your lower handicappers kind of gravitating a little bit more towards AP2. But I do think any handicap could use either, as tour players are proving. Good stuff. AP1, AP2, which one would you choose and why? Post comments down below. As always, thanks for watching.